One of the finest songwriters I've ever had the privilege to personally know, Mr. Tim Huss.
I'm leaning on a pole in the bottom of a hole north of Merritt, BC. There's 7 of us choking in the dust, 8 if you're counting me. There's Larry on a loader, Billy on a dozer, Shelly is a big shovel man. And Gary's on a grade, he's really got it made, blasting with dynamite down. There's Terry. I started as a carpenter's helper, and then when I come out of high school, I worked as a tree planter in the summer times and in a logging camp in the winter times. Here's me digging ditches. It's the only job where you start at the top and work your way down there, is digging ditches. Of course, then came the glorious job on the beer truck. All right, so anybody that likes to drink beer, we put a lot of research into this song. This is the beer holler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Had to take the weekends off to get healthy again. My rig is painted red and white, and it's got my name right on the side. I fill the pitchers and the pints, and I keep the taps all flowing right. I first started writing songs and singing for the guys in the logging camp. That was a really good crowd to play for because they're all very entertainment-starved and totally tone-deaf from chainsaws and generators. I've just kind of kept at it. In fact, I like to say I got so good at writing songs about working that I don't work anymore. You can see by the clothes that he's wearing that he's a bronc rider by trade. Pockets on his shirt, snap buttons on his shirt, and his split-down boots are Tony Lima made. Well, I call it Canadian cowboy music. It's like Western roots music. I guess the common thing is to write songs about Nashville, Tennessee, or something like that. And I don't do that, so if you come see me, it's going to be a Canadian country cowboy show. From Blairmore to Coleman, right on down the line. Police kept a roadblock check stop over on the Furnace side. I got black mare whiskey in the back seat and a whole lot more in the trunk. And the boys down at the Frank Hotel can hardly wait to get drunk. In a 1922 Buick 6 with a fender gone in back. I'm the best of the rum runners up in the Crow's Nest Pass. Well, Kamloops, they have a traditional cowboy festival there. Yeah, it's great. I mean, you get to hang out with a lot of poets and pickers, and it's the type of music that the audience likes to hear, so we have a great time, right? I got a girl in Shediac, and she's always on my mind. And the stars out here don't sparkle like they do in the Maritime. My first ever songwriting workshop. That was quite a bit of fun. I don't really know how to really describe how I write songs, but I sang a bunch of the ones that I had written and let people ask questions. I find that I come up with a song very quickly. Like the idea for a song, I guess what you would call like the inspiration. Like when you hear somebody say something, it takes quite a bit of work to get it structured and actually tell the story and find the right words to do it. It helps when you have a pen or a pencil around. For the most part, I usually don't, so I forget a lot of good ones. Country music's great storytelling music. I write about things that interest me, and a lot of the time, of course, we spend on the road traveling around. I always like to hear sort of the stories about a place or how it came to be. I drag these stories out of old-timers in the bar rooms a lot of the time. But we've played some out-of-the-way places, that's for sure. Oh, we'll play anywhere. I had a theory a few years ago that I would try and play every out-of-the-way place where nobody else would play. If you play where nobody else plays, you get a good draw because you're the only event that happens. And once people get hooked onto it, it seems to work pretty good. I can guarantee that we're going to do a good show every time. Even Spider, when he gets too drunk, he still plays really great. There's a falcon on a fence line and a coyote on the plains. Big cats up on the timberline, diamondbacks in the sage. And the years and the miles in the wind carved the lines upon his face. And there's a hand-laid bucking or saddle in a Cowboy's Hall of Fame. I was overseas and I was playing at Canadian exhibitions, and people would ask me to, if I had any albums, and I didn't, so I thought it would be time to do an album. So I hired a German country band called Cow. We had one rehearsal. So my first album is called Songs of West Canada. It's pretty raw and real sounding, but I still sell lots of those albums, and there's still a lot of favorite songs on there. One in particular that always gets requested every night is called the Gravel Pit Song, and it's all about a guy driving a dump truck at a gravel pit. And I don't give a damn about what you say. One of these days, I swear I'm gonna quit working at the gravel pit. I just signed with Stony Plain Records, which I'm very happy. We got a new album. It's called Bush Pilot Buckaroo. That's coming out all across Canada. Now I'm on the same record label as Ian Tyson and Cor Blund. I like riding in a pickup truck. Got a horseshoe on the dash and it brings me luck. I've already kind of accomplished my goal, which is that I wanted to make a living writing and performing music that was meaningful to me, and I've managed that. And I would just like to reach more people with it. But I'm a Canadian cat.